Hey, are you making any sawdust? Hey, Delon, what's happening, man? Can you hear me okay? We're about to, I'm doing good, Delon. I just had a quick, wanted to show you guys the upgrade. My outfeed table is 4 foot by 8 foot, and it was this beat up piece of MDF, and it had T-tracks in it. Last summer I did an epoxy pour, and it filled all those tracks with epoxy. So a buddy of mine had this full sheet of melamine, slick surface, for 20 bucks. And these things sell for over $100, $120 a sheet. So today, I've always had a dip. I've had a dip right here in the center when I'm building larger furniture. So, because you know my assembly table or outfeed table, it's got these casters that pop up. So I can roll this whole thing. Sometimes I have to do that because of the laser. And if I'm building a really big piece of furniture, sometimes I'll move the table back, just depending what I'm doing. So when I got the laser a year and a half ago, that was one of the first things I did was add casters. So absolutely essential. So I shimmed it up and I put my straight edge on it, and I'm straight pretty much everywhere. I had to suck down the center. But that works for me. But the thing is on this, it's got these really jagged edges. See that lip? So I'm just going to do a quick route with my DeWalt router. I've got a big flush trim bit, compression bit in there, and it basically has these bearings. So those bearings are going to run on this bottom sheet against it, and the blade's going to trim this OSB to be the same as this bottom piece. So that's the goal anyway. And then probably next week what I'm going to do is trim this out with hardwood, probably some oak. I've got to see what I've got, but some hardwood all the way around it to protect the edges. So pretty sweet. Hey guys, thanks for joining. This is Steve with My Honey's Handmade. Today in the shop, we're just doing a quick video. I've got this outfeed table, and I just installed the melamine sheet. We're gonna flush route it because it's got this really sharp edge, and we want the top sheet to match the second. So we're using our big old flush trim compression bit. These bearings up there are gonna ride around this bottom piece, and they should cut this top piece of OSB or melamine to that same thickness so the contours match. So the first thing for me is I'm gonna bust these shims off. So let me switch to my camera mount. I'm gonna bust the shims off. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna go all the way around the table, bust the shims off, and start routing. And the shims, they're designed to be kind of hammered off, so they kind of come apart real easy. Mostly. See what I've got on the other side. Got a few over there too. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Hey, Mike. Yeah, the router, it depends. It might trim the shims as long as the shims, well, actually, yeah, you're right. But you do want to rough cut them at least. I mean, when I'm routing, I don't like to leave more than a 16th or an 1/8 of an inch proud before I flush trim it. But that's a good point, Mike. All right, guys, I'm gonna back this up and I'm gonna start routing. It's gonna be a real quick video, but just wanted to show it to you. I think it's a great, great addition to the shop. You know, when glue gets on this next time, it should wipe right up or be able to be pressed off real quick with a plastic scraper. So let's get to it. Appreciate you guys watching. Always wear your PPE when you're routing, sanding, cutting. I always wear my eye, ear, and respirator protection. What you saw me doing there, guys, actually I'm putting my mask back on. I had to route this first. I had to change, I originally had my depth set for this, but I wanted to trim off the top, so I set my depth here so it trimmed off that top. Now we're flush. Yeah, Delon. So now I'm going to try to lower it, and here's the problem. This is actually more proud than this, so routing here is not going to take anything off here. But here, it's proud right here. So we're going to see, you can see all these sharp edges still. So we're going to keep going. Change the bit and keep routing. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Don't forget, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central, I'm going to have a video on how that laser, or any laser, can help your small business as a woodworker. So hang out with me tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central.
The hell, dude? Nah. I didn't catch that part.
Well, I should have thought about this part. Had all this crap on it, so it cut this all wavy. So I'm gonna have to scrape that off and trim that back up. Live and learn. Those are a couple of spots I couldn't get where my vise is. Right over there. I'll just take a chisel or a plane to clean that up because that'll cut you really quick. Hey, what's up, Michael, the Bougie Knot? So, pretty good, guys. I mean, that's so much better. This is really flush for the most part. It's got some chips, but I didn't pay for it. I mean, I only paid 20 bucks for the sheet. And I'm gonna just sand this up. Like I said, next week, I'm gonna frame it in with some hardwood, and that's gonna make a heck of an outfeed table. So hey, I've got to run, got a lunch date, so I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Don't forget to check me out tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central. I'm gonna show you how to use a laser for your small woodworking business or any small business. Thanks guys, have a great one. Sorry I didn't get to all the comments.